I have an order here for Mrs. Ren Harumi. She's a female and her date of birth is 03/03/83. Her patient ID number is 160011180 and she was admitted for congestive heart failure exacerbation, and the order is for me to place a Foley catheter. So I'm going to start by washing my hands. Now I'm just going to gather all my supplies. So here I have my sterile gloves. They're unopened and intact, and the expiration date is in 2022, so they're unexpired and safe to use. And then here I have my hydrogel coated latex Foley tray. It expires in 2021, so it is unopened, intact, unexpired, and safe to use. And then here I have all my supplies to do perineal care and catheter care. And then here I have my order. So now I'm just gonna go into the patient's room. Hello, my name's Megan. I'll be your student nurse today. Wash my hands. I'm gonna be placing your Foley catheter today. Is that okay? Okay, can you tell me your name and date of birth? Ren Harumi. She said Ren Harumi, and Ren Harumi is on her ID band. She said her date of birth was 03/03/83, and that's the same as her ID band. So now I'm just going to compare to my order. Ren Harumi, 03/03/83 is her date of birth, 03/03/83 on there. Patient ID number 160011180, 160011180. So everything matches and I have the correct patient. And can you tell me where you are right now? Can you tell me what day of the week it is? And do you have an allergy to latex or betadine? No? Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna wash my hands again and put on clean gloves. And I'm gonna palpate the bladder. Is there any pain with that? No pain or tenderness, no masses, lumps, or lesions. And the bladder doesn't look distended. Okay. Now I'm going to discard those gloves, wash my hands, and put on a new pair of clean gloves. And now I'm going to do perineal care. And I've already filled these bowls. This bowl has soapy water, this bowl has plain water, and I have my washcloth. And I'm going to dip the washcloth in, wring it out of the soapy water. And I'm gonna wipe the far side first, change the part of the towel that I'm using, wipe the near side, change the part of the towel, and spread the labia and wipe the meatus. And then I'm gonna get a new washcloth and I'm gonna dip it in the regular water that doesn't have any soap in it, wring it out. I'm gonna wipe the far side, change the part of the towel, wipe the near side, change the part of the towel, and spread the labia and wipe the meatus. And then I'm gonna get a new dry washcloth and I'm just gonna pat everything dry. Okay. And then I'll discard those gloves and wash my hands. And now I'm just going to open my Foley tray. I'm going to open it away from me. And open the sides. And while keeping an eye on my sterile field, I'm going to put on my sterile gloves. And then I'm going to pick up my sterile towel drape, and with the shiny side facing down, I'm going to place that in front of my patient. I'm going to take this tray out. And while I still have two hands, I'm going to attach the syringe to the catheter so I can inflate the balloon after it's inserted. And I'm also going to open the lubricant. And I'm going to pour the iodine solution onto the cotton balls and get rid of that. All right, and now I'm going to clean. So I'm going to contaminate this hand. And one cotton ball at a time in the iodine solution. I'm going to first wipe the far side, get a new cotton ball, wipe the near side, and get a new one. I'm going to spread the labia and wipe the meatus. And I'm going to keep the labia spread until the catheter is inserted. Now I'm just going to lubricate the catheter. Alright, and I'm going to insert this, and while I'm doing it, just take deep breaths. And carefully. And I'm going to go until I get urine, and then I'm going to go 2 inches farther after I get urine. Alright, and then I'm going to grasp it with my non-sterile hand. And with my sterile hand, I'm going to inflate the balloon. And all in one motion, I'm going to pull everything back until I get a little resistance. And then I'm going to disconnect the syringe. And just clean everything up. And I would tape this part of the catheter onto the inner thigh. And then I'm gonna hook the catheter bag lower than the bladder onto the bedside. And discard my gloves, wash my hands. And then I'm going to, I would do perineal care just like I did in the beginning, except this time I'm gonna do catheter care with it. So I'll just show the catheter care, and I'm gonna wash my hands, put on a pair of clean gloves, and I have my soapy water here, regular water here, and my washcloth. I'm gonna dip it in the soapy water, bring it out, and I'm gonna grasp the catheter at the meatus, and I'm just gonna clean about 4 inches down. And then I'm gonna get a new towel and dip it in the regular water, bring it out, and then I'm gonna do the same thing. And then I'm gonna get a new towel that's dry, and I'm just gonna dry everything off. And then I'll discard the gloves, wash my hands. And is there anything else I can do for you? All right, I'll be back to check on you in a little while. Wash my hands before leaving the room. And then now I'm just gonna go document. So I'm gonna document the date and time, how the patient responded, the urine color type or color amount and consistency, and I'm gonna also document the catheter size and type. That's it.